I know. Of all the people that you would expect to mention it, you would expect me to mention it first and foremost and have a lot to say about it. But quite honestly, when it comes to Lindsay Ellis leaving YouTube and or Twitter and or social media, I don't care. I'm glad. I think it's long overdue. I think she probably should have left years ago for, if not for everybody else's sanity, but probably for her own. But as opposed to really giving a shit other than that, no, I don't care. I don't care. I think people are being way too overtly parasocial and emotional about it. Although maybe perhaps I would be the exact same had I still the same relationship that I used to have with her. But that is years dead. It has been ever since I realized that Lindsay Ellis as a brand, as the person that she presents online, has never had anybody else's interests at heart except for her own and for how much money it makes her. Even when it seems like she's being for everybody, she's really just insulting us. And pretty much any time that she brought up minorities or people of color or anything like that was as a gotcha, as a I'm not like the other whites, and or just as a punchline, or like I have a black friend kind of way. And yeah, that's going to be some divisive shit, and I know I'm probably going to lose some subscribers, but bye. I don't care. That's it's just I view that with the same apathy that I have with this whole situation. Like, people are being so overtly emotional about it. They're saying that it should be something that gives us pause about how we view like bullying online and how women are treated online. And this is shit that I have been saying for like a decade now, since I have had this platform now. And I honestly feel like I feel so exhausted at this point because half the time I feel like I'm a decade behind when it comes to things like this. I've been saying shit about Jacqueline Glenn that came true. I said shit about ContraPoints that came true, and now this shit, Lindsay Ellis being improperly used as a beacon of anti-bullying when she herself is one of the biggest online bullies that was paid to be a bully. Yeah, nobody really thinks about that. And that a person who was so seemingly a feminist was actually not, and was actually one of the biggest propagators of rape culture on this platform. And in addition to that, when it came to criticism, she would never listen and instead would just seek her fan base on people. And no, before you ask, I don't know what Omegaverse is. I don't care what Omegaverse is. And please don't ask me. That's not why I don't like her. My gripes with her are from like the nostalgia chick days. And no, she hasn't grown since then. This is a person whose one of her most famous reviews is in defense of a movie so disgustingly vile that she made it one of the worst scenes in that movie a joke. And yeah, I'm talking about Showgirls. And no, I don't care what people say. That movie's not funny. It's not cool. And I don't care if people say, oh, it's just a farce. It's not a farce, okay? It's gross. Fuck off. Okay? That's another video, though. It's been long before that. Like, I've never understood the love for Lindsay Ellis and her brand. I don't know who she is as a person. I never will. Because you don't present, most brands who get paid on this platform don't present themselves as their true selves. They present a brand that is palatable, and that will get them this sweet, sweet, sweet monetized money. Am I saying that she sold out? Yes, but she sold out from the start. Like when she sold out when she had to basically kowtow to the nostalgia critic and basically be his gender flipped self. It was when she was using her so-called best friend as the butt of many, many cruel and horrific fat jokes and like ugly jokes. And she's just she was just from the start just an awful, awful person. And like the Todd in the Shadows thing, and like, ew, 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 ew. And like, I'm not saying that it's all her fault, but I'm not saying that she's completely innocent in that either. Ew. Just so when I see people that I really look up to on this platform, and that I actually, whose opinion I really care about, opine and lament about this person leaving this platform that she has caused so much damage upon, I'm just left sitting here wondering why. Do I not understand because I have just been so jaded and I just cannot, I don't care about this person anymore? Is it truly because I am and always will be a decade ahead? Or is it simply because we just will never agree on somebody who I think is and always will be perennially a trash brand? It's just like how people feel about ContraPoints and Philosophy Tube. I will never like those two brands. Don't know them as people, but I don't like them. And I always laugh when people say, "Oh, you're so liberal." Oh, you're no, those two are liberal. I am what they would hate. I am as far left as they could possibly hate. So no, like, I have been a contrarian for a while, and I have disliked a lot of brands on this platform who get the most money. And Ellis and her brand is definitely one that I have been griping about for over a decade now, that people have been hating on me for the longest time. And now that she is leaving, oh, I give it a year, maybe two, before she comes back. Even if it's just with some one-time special. Yeah, no. This is like, this is what brands like hers do. But anyway, now that she's gone, I'm supposed to be sorry that she overstayed her welcome and then realized it? Am I supposed to be sorry that she has yet to ever take any accountability for the harm that she's done, and her attempts at doing so were actually jokes and like backhanded slaps to the people who actually was hoping for accountability and responsibility? You think that we're going to be I'm going to be sad that she's gone? I'm sorry if you look up to her, and I'm sorry that you are sad that she's gone. But me as a person, I'm not. I never will be, and I never, like, again, she's probably a great person. I don't know. That's not how she presents herself online. That's not how she is as a brand. I don't like who she is as a person online. I don't like her brand. I don't like what she represents. And I don't like how hypocritical she is, how she claims to be one thing but is completely the opposite of the other, how she basically lambasts and insults the people who pay her the most, how basically she became the thing that she literally thought she never would become. Like, it's just, it's so gross to me. And I just feel bad that people I truly look up to and enjoy, people whose opinions I think matter, had so little to look up to, had so few good women role models on this platform, that they had to look up to Lindsay fucking Ellis and her fucking brand of fucking femininity. Or not femininity, sorry, feminism. No. Ew, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that A, I could never be popular enough that you guys could hear me, and B, that she was the only one that was the loudest and that you had to look up to. God, I'm so sorry that I'm always a decade behind. It's been like that since I was in school too. Fuck. I'm so sorry. But again, like, at the same time, am I sorry that she's gone? Fuck no. I think that the platform is slowly going to be less and less toxic as more of these fake, gross, in it for the money hypocrites leave the platform. I think her exit is hopefully the start of a big exit, and maybe this platform will be less toxic, or the worst, she'll be lured back by the money, and again, this money will be always this money. This platform will always be led by money, because that's what this platform is. And no, again, before you even think I'm a hypocrite, I am not monetized. So yeah, that's my fucking opinion on Lindsay Ellis. Do not ask me again. This is the only video that you're going to get. I do not care. I'm glad she's gone. That is it. Goodbye. and have a nice one.